Okay, so on the bench today we have a Milwaukee uh, work radio. I believe the issue, if I'm not mistaken, is we've got a short somewhere in the AC line. Let's turn it on first and let's see. I'll plug it in and let's see if we can find the intermittent fault somewhere. Okay, so we've got it plugged in here. Let's put it down this way here for a second. Let me get you propped up here. Let me see if I can back you out here. Maybe not. That's probably as far as we're gonna go. So nothing. Let me leave it on. Let me wiggle the cord here. Let me see where, if at all, we get any signs of life. Oh. Oh, I think I found it. Okay, yep. Okay. I think I found it. Let me put this in between my knees here. Okay, so we're flashing here. I'm going to get rid of the light here. So just wiggling right here. Actually, it's definitely shorted in here. That's holding it. Oops. See if I can get this in shot together here. Yep. Oh, it even caused my power to flicker. So yeah, it is definitely right here. Now I can't get it to go. There we go. Yep, so it's right here. So I think, man, instead of replacing the entire cord, maybe we'll just replace the end here. I mean, I can load, I can clip it here, say, right? Put a new one on from any polarized plug I have laying around, and then I will just load it with heat shrink. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do here. So let me find out exactly where. I believe it's like right here is where it's bad. It's right here. All right, so I'll probably take back a good 2 inches of it just to make sure. But let me figure out exactly where it is, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so it is definitely right there. Right. Focus. Right here. If I hold it just like that or bend it any way this way, it's fine. Right? So as soon as we go right there, done. So just let me turn the volume up. And if I go over, boom, whoop, right there. It is literally right there. See, I can't even get it to do there, but if I hold right here in that specific spot, it's definitely right here. So yes, I am going to trim this way back. Okay. Okie dokie, we got the two ends split. This is the new end here. This is the radio end here. I don't don't know how I'm going to be able to do this one hand, but let me move the radio back some. And I just want to show you how to twist these wires together. A lot of people don't really know how to do this. So what you want to do is, and just so you're wondering, black is your live, white is your neutral. So obviously you're going to match the colors up. I mean, that's simple, right? What you don't want to do is you don't want to put them like this together. You do not want to put them like this and twist them. What you want to do is you want to go like this, about halfway through them, and you want to twist one around one without knocking my camera over, and one around the other. But first, you want to make sure that you put your heat shrink on. So let me get that. All queued up. Where did I put it? I don't have any more white, so I'm going to use yellow and black. So black for live, yellow for neutral. And what I'm going to do is, just like I said, I'm just going to twist them together this way, not this way, but this way, and then heat shrink them together. Okay, and for this insulation here on the wires, right, to go over this, because not only am I going to put this around the smaller wires, you should also be putting more insulation to make up for the original insulation. So the thicker stuff here, the wider stuff I should say, you're going to want to do two. So one long piece and another long piece. And what that'll enable you to do is, once you get this together and with the heat shrink, right, is you'll roll the first piece over, heat shrink it tight, and then you'll roll the other piece over. Okay, and by tying them together the way I showed you in the X pattern, and rolled across one side and rolled across the other side, you'll see the wire is straight and you don't have any giant lumps in it, so that your heat shrink tube can flow right over top of that. So let's back out of here. And you'll see that the heat shrink will fly right over that, no problem. Fly right over that, no problem. Now we're going to hit it with a little heat. Shrink that up nice and tight. You don't want to stay on it too long, just enough to make it nice and tight. Now that's already together, and you can go ahead and test it right now. And it'll actually, let me plug it in. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. 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 Let's turn the radio around here so we can look at the front. Let's turn it off. Now I will do this in my lap, and boys and girls, don't do this on your lap. So what you'll see is, here we go, this is where we heat shrunk it. So we will open this up. And what do you know? before we even turn it on. Beautiful. Wiggle the cord. No problems at all. We will touch right here. No issues. No issues. Now we can get the big heat shrink on. So we touch down. Turn that off. We will unplug it. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide the first bit of this heat shrink slide the first bit of heat shrink right over top of this. I don't care how much we have extended over in any direction, because that's what we want, just like that. I don't care that it ends here and ends here. I don't care that we have this much. This is what you want. You want to have that much overlay. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to make this as tight as possible so that we can slide the other piece over. So I'll go ahead and put you down, and we will heat that up. And like I said, you don't want to do this for very long. You just want to get it enough to get nice and tight on there. It doesn't have to be pretty. Just got to make it nice and tight on there so we can get the other piece down. You don't want to leave the flame on any spot of it for too long. Just enough to get it nice and tight. I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere. Isn't that what Musty One says? Should look just like that, nice and tight. So then we can take the other one, we can take the other piece here and slide that right over top of the one we just did. Be careful, it might be a little warm, but we can slide that right over top of the other one we have, just like that. Like I said, don't matter if it's overlapping, that's what you want. You want it to be protected in there. So you can see we have a little bit of overhang here from the other one. Right. And where's the other one end? Right there. So we'll slide this. Oh, there it is right there. So we'll just try to do this as neat as possible. So we have a little bit of overhang there, no big deal. So I cut this one just a smidgen too short. So we'll do that again. I'll get the old flamethrower going. It's probably best if you alternate sides. Don't leave that flame on one area too long. I'm literally waving it back and forth, back and forth. I'm barely letting the flame touch it. Do the other side, get that all nice and tight. I'm sure you can hear that. That's me literally waving the blowtorch back and forth. beautiful. And that is the final outcome. That's nice and tight on there. That ain't going anywhere. Nice and tight on this end. No water will get in at all. So let's see what this radio can do downstairs in the laboratory. That's literally built of concrete. Let's see how sensitive this radio is way down here in the basement. Okay, well, I filmed most of that without having the camera on, so let's do that in real time again. Oh, love when I do that. So again, here we go. As you can see, the heat shrink is nice and tight on there. So let's go ahead, let's get her plugged in and see how sensitive she is down here. So in she goes. Like I said, we got no problem here. Just tossing it around now. I tuned it and everything without filming it, but whatever. On. So AM 800 is a well-known AM station around here.
Of your day, and Lisa. Go Tigers!
That works great. That
Go
works
Tigers!
great.
Have a great day, everybody, and a
I
great
tuned that.
weekend.
That was way down. Treble was way down.
No, they are.
I know, that seems funny. Mode back to FM. And actually, it's not bad down here. We can go to an alternative station here. Sorry, that's 88.7. Yeah, actually, that does not sound bad at all. Yeah, that sounds. Oh, it's a country station now. But yeah, that sounds good.
Just got too much.
Woo. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. What's another station around here? I don't know if there is a scan, double tap, hold.
Auburn Hills.
Oh.
Bring the whole family. Don't miss it.
You know us as St. Joe's, St. Mary's, IHA.
Hold. Yep. No stereo on that one.
Fine. Right. This is not.
Yeah, that's not bad for down here.
I'm Matt Galloway.
Down here in the
You're listening to
dungeon.
The Current on CBC Radio 1.
Not bad at all.
Talking about it
So
in
this
her
probably
voice note.
sounds great out in the county. Yeah, not bad at all. I'm sure my buddy will be happy to get this back. I can actually have some tunes out in his gazebo.
So we check your delivery order.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so yeah, that was an easy fix. So all it was we just had, probably just the way it's been bent for so long, it just, But we got the heat shrink on, nice and tight. The window is damn near waterproof. That's how tight that is. That's excellent. Perfect. And as you can see, no matter how much I wiggle it around, we are good there. And we are good. We're good here. And that's just from a scrap cord that I had hanging around. No big deal. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching, and you can always leave a comment. I respond to them pretty quickly. So again, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.